Hello and welcome back. Over the past couple of weeks, we've been looking at our bodies through a very different lens. In the first week, we explored the idea that your body may not be working against you at all. It may actually be working very hard to protect you. Then last week, we discovered something equally reassuring. Your nervous system learns. It remembers the strategies that once helped you cope. Not because it's trying to make life difficult, but because it's trying to keep you safe the best way it knows how. And perhaps the most helpful part of that is this. The nervous system can learn protective patterns. It can also learn new experiences of safety. I wonder what you noticed this week. Perhaps you caught yourself apologising before you even thought about it, or your shoulders tightening before an email, in preparation of opening an email, or your jaw clenching during a difficult conversation. If you noticed even one of those moments in your world, in your life, you're already beginning to build a different relationship with your body. Not one based on frustration or judgment, but on curiosity and, I hope, a little more compassion. Today, I'd like to ask a different question, because once we understand that our nervous system learned these protective patterns, it's only natural to wonder, where did it learn it from? Not so that we can blame the past, not so that we can search for something that was wrong, but because understanding where our patterns come from, where they began, often helps us understand ourselves with much greater kindness and compassion. Today, we're going to explore how many of the ways that we respond to stress, relationships, and life aren't personality traits. They're often very smart, intelligent adaptations, ways that your nervous system helped you to belong, to cope, and to stay connected. And I think that is one of the kindest conversations that we can have with ourselves. One of the things I hear surprisingly often is, I'm actually not stressed. Then people tell me that they wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, clenching their jaw, carrying tension in their shoulders, struggling to switch off. They feel exhausted, yet unable to truly relax. What's interesting is that stress isn't just having too much to do. Stress can be anything that asks more of us than we currently have capacity for. Grief is stress. Uncertainty is stress. People-pleasing is stress. Being the strong one is stress. Always caring for everyone else is also stress. Never expressing your own needs is stress. Worrying about someone that you love is stress. Life asks a lot of us, sometimes quietly. One of the things that I've learned over many years is that our body always has reasons. Sometimes we understand those reasons straight away. Sometimes it takes a little more curiosity to discover them. But I've rarely found a body that is doing something for no reason. Our symptoms often make sense once we understand the story that our nervous system has been living. Dr. Gabor Mate speaks beautifully about something many of us experience. He suggests that very early in life, many of us learn that connection is far safer than authenticity. In other words, keeping the relationship can feel more important than expressing ourselves. So we learn to be good, helpful, responsible, strong. We keep the peace. We don't upset people. We don't ask for too much. We become the dependable one, the one everyone relies on. And those strategies often work, very often. They help us to belong. They help us stay connected. They help us feel safe. In many ways, they create wonderful adults, compassionate adults, capable adults, loving adults. But they can also create enormous pressure inside the body, because somewhere along the way, the nervous system quietly learns connection is more important than authenticity. And sometimes, in protecting that connection, we slowly lose connection with ourselves, our needs, our boundaries, our tiredness, feelings like grief, anger, sadness, all emotions. Our body continues carrying what, for whatever reason, we've never fully been able to express. When those patterns continue for months or years, the body responds exactly as it's designed to do. It produces stress chemicals like cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline. These chemicals aren't bad, they're actually life-saving. They help us to stay alert, focused, ready. The problem isn't having stress hormones. The problems arise when the body never gets enough opportunities to come back out of protection mode. Gradually, the nervous system begins expecting that this is simply what life feels like, always preparing, always anticipating, always carrying just a little bit more than it has capacity for. It's a little like leaving your car engine running all day. Eventually, everything just becomes tired. But here's the part I find incredibly hopeful, exciting really. Our nervous system isn't only listening for danger, it also listens for safety. And every genuine experience of safety becomes new information. A reminder that perhaps we don't have to stay on guard quite so much. Just as our bodies produce cortisol and adrenaline to help us survive, they also produce chemistry that helps us connect, restore, and repair. Oxytocin supports trust and connection. Serotonin helps create steadiness and emotional well-being. Endorphins can reduce pain and create a sense of ease in our body. The remarkable thing is, your body already knows how to make these too. Your nervous system simply needs enough experiences of safety to allow, maybe even support, that shift to happen. Your nervous system doesn't heal because you tell it to relax. It heals because, little by little, it begins experiencing enough safety that relaxing becomes possible. And this is where often something beautiful happens. Humans were never designed to regulate alone. We're designed to regulate our nervous system together. A safe conversation, a caring friend, someone who really listens, feeling understood, feeling accepted, feeling like you don't have to pretend everything is okay. These moments don't just feel comforting, they can literally change the way our nervous system functions. This is one of the reasons that I believe healing isn't simply about reducing symptoms. It's about creating enough experiences of safety that the nervous system gradually begins learning a different way of being. So this week, if you remember just one thing, let it be this. Many of your patterns were smart, intelligent adaptations, not personal flaws. And before you ask your body to change, perhaps spend a little time appreciating it, appreciating how hard it's been working to protect you already. And as you move through your week, instead of asking, how stressed am I? I'd love you to gently ask, what is it my body has been carrying lately? Or perhaps, what is it that I've been carrying that I haven't even noticed? Not to dwell on it, not to judge yourself, just to notice it. Sometimes our bodies have been speaking to us for years. This week is simply about listening. Next week, we'll bring everything together. We'll explore what healing really looks like. And you might be surprised to discover that it's not only measured by less pain. Sometimes it's measured by something much quieter and much more beautiful. Until then, I invite you to be kind to yourself, be curious, and keep listening to your body's wisdom. Namaste.